Topic of today, guys. Topic of today. The title of today's video is action. Action is what's going to help you understand the ocean of motion that we live in. What you need to do is understand that everything is always changing. It's always changing, right? Like if anything is inevitable, it's change. That's the only thing that's it's inevitable. And for you to come in and be that creator, right? What you need to do is you need to also change. But so what happens most of the times is resistance to change, right? You have to understand, like the ocean, how it goes in and comes out. You have to go in and out like that. You have to go in and out. You have to understand there's always going to be changes, and you have to keep changing. But you know how change is inevitable? Like that, you want to have set core principles, rules. And like, it really doesn't matter what it is, but you need to have some actions that you do on a daily that they never change, regardless of what's going on outside. They don't change. They need to be done. They don't like those things don't matter, but since you're doing them every day, you would want to do something that is building you up. Why? Because, well, number one, when you are sticking to something every single day, what's that's building, regardless of what's going on, what's that's building is discipline, meaning that you will have the discipline to be able to do what you need to do when that time comes, because this is all it is. This is all a preparation for when the time comes, right? The time comes, and like it is gonna come. The time is gonna come when it's gonna, that life is gonna be knocking on the door. The time is gonna come. This is the whole reason of this video right here, is to basically understand that you need to prepare for the change. That's what it is. It's because you become resistant to that change. You're like, hey, I don't want to change. I want stuff to just stay the same, but it's not like that. You have to adhere to change. You have to adhere to change. But number one, like I said, you need to have set rules of tasks that you do every day. That number one, because that's going to help you build discipline. And then number two, those tasks, if they are tasks that build you up, they're constructive behaviors. There are behaviors that construct you as a person, as a being. Like you are internally validating yourself, right? You're not looking outside and waiting for outside things to be able to validate yourself and love yourself. Rather, from within, you're saying, like, that's what it is. You're basically going within and finding the love within yourself, right? For yourself and for everybody else. That's the only way you'll be able to give it to other people, is we gotta find it inside you. You can't find it outside of you. And so basically have a set of rules, of tasks that you do every single day, no matter what. Don't break your word to yourself. That's what it is. It's discipline, not breaking your word to yourself. Because when the time comes and you say something, you'll be able to do it, because you've been just able to walk that path of discipline. And now, like, it's not like you're never gonna be ready. Like, even right now, as I'm shooting this video, I did not plan this content. I didn't even know what I was gonna say. But only thing I know is, since I'm walking this path of alignment to the voice of God, to the authentic voice of God, not conscious, as I'm walking that path of alignment, I've dropped the smoking, I've dropped the drinking, I've dropped a lot of vices. Vices are basically, it's not the smoking and the drinking, it's me going against my word, and escaping that reality. Like, nobody would want to drink and smoke if their reality was amazing. And how you make your reality amazing is not by acquiring things, because you came in this world not having shit. You're gonna leave this world not having shit. So it's not about possessing. I'm saying it's not possessing the things. It's about possessing mindset, possessing something that won't be able to, nobody will be able to take away from you. Because like the reason I'm on the path I'm on right now is because like I've been through so much hardship, been through hard times, tough times. You know, you get to a point where you say, hey, enough is enough. Hey, enough is motherfucking enough, right? And that's how I was able to jump on this path, get on this path where like now the way I walk my life is I'd rather die than go against my own words, than go against what God is telling me to do, right? Is discipline. I'd rather die. I literally would rather die than not walk this path of enlightenment. And this path is not fully lit. Like I fully do not see all the way down. I just see what I see right now, and that's all I need. All I need is right now. What's lit right now, that's all I need. I just need to be here right now, and what God is lighting up for me, I'm doing it. Regardless of how people are treating me, regardless of what's going on, it doesn't matter. Nothing outside matters. Only thing what matters is what God is telling me, and I'm walking that path. Right? Now, so basically, you know, to sum it all up, what you want to make sure is you have a set of tasks that you execute every single day, no matter why, no matter what. You just do them, and the reason for those is, number one, is going to build you the discipline for when the time comes and you say something and you know that you'll be able to depend on something you said, right? Because like you want to be able to depend on yourself, because a lot of times, you know, we're not even able to move ourselves, right? And that's what discipline does. Discipline helps you. Like right now, like, you know, I wasn't ready for this. I think I will never be ready. Like every day I wake up, I'm not ready to wake up. You know, I was tired. I only got a couple hours of sleep, but I don't tell myself I'm tired. I don't tell myself I'm tired, but anytime like these emotions come up or anything, like my mind goes negative, right away I catch myself. And at first it was really tough, really hard, but as I build this discipline, it's becoming not easier, but quicker to close that window that opens up with all the doubt and fear. It's just, I just smash right through it. I'll be like, more! I just say, more. Give me more of that, because is what's building me, right? Building the discipline. And so have tasks that you do daily, and make sure the tasks are something that are building you up, right? Constructive behaviors. You don't want to have destructive behaviors, because you could be like, oh, well, I'll just make sure I smoke every day, you know? Doesn't matter what happens, I'm gonna smoke every day. What smoking does is, number one, you're escaping your reality by smoking, because yeah, it doesn't seem like it's a lot. That's what I'm saying. These little things is what you have to win at. These little things is what you have to win at. Win at waking up. Win at with your word. Win at working out. Win at eating good. Win at treating people like they're good. It's the hardest thing to do, is to treat people good that have treated you wrong. That's the hardest thing to do. That's like, oh shit, it like shatters you, because you're like, damn, this person treated me the worst, but for the love of yourself, because you love yourself more than they can ever love you, you send them love. You tell them, hey, I love you, it's okay, right? It's not because you're not doing it for them, you're doing it for yourself. You're saying, hey, I love you no matter what. And then you follow your optimal agenda. You make sure, you know, whatever your agenda is, you follow that. But you, in your heart, internally, you don't want to have, or you don't want to do anything or say negative to anybody else, because that only messes you up. That's like, you know, you're hoping what you say internally is gonna cause them anything, right? It doesn't. Nothing you can ever say or do that'll change a person, right? But what you should do is, for yourself, because you love yourself more, you say, hey, I love you, it's okay. Doesn't matter how you treat me, doesn't matter what you told me, doesn't matter. None of that matter, because at the end of the day, you cannot love me more than you love yourself, and you cannot love me more than I love myself, and nobody else can love me more than I love myself. That's it. Like, you have to understand your validation comes from within. It doesn't come from outside. That's why I'm saying you come with nothing in this world, you're gonna leave with nothing. And like these possessions we have, you think might give you like all that confidence, this and that, but it doesn't matter. Like, for example, I've been working out, my body looks good, But that doesn't mean like tomorrow if I don't work out, like that doesn't mean like I can just not work out tomorrow or not wake up early tomorrow. Why? Because tomorrow if I don't work out or if I don't wake up early, like my mind is not gonna be right. Inside is not gonna be right? It's because I broke that word to myself or broke that bond with God. You know, I'm telling God, yo, like, you know, I'm following exactly what you're telling me. The path that you lit up for me, I'm doing it. Like, that's what has helped me. The point of these videos is to share what helped me, right? I was going through a lot of tough times, but guys, look, I'm fucking this young guy, Saturday lit. I could be doing fucking off right now, doing some pussy ass perpetual pleasure chasing shit, but I choose not to. Why? Because I said enough is enough. And I want to bring up my family. I want to bring up the people around me. Like, I love them so much. I was a people pleaser. I used to please people, everybody around me. The reason for that is because it made me feel safe. Because I love them so much, they love me. I felt like, well, only way I could validate myself was through people pleasing. You know, please everybody around me, and that's how I felt good. But I didn't realize, like, that was just weak. People pleasing is weak, because thinking that like other people or other possessions or outside things are gonna validate you, that's the weakest thing. Nothing outside of you will ever validate you more than you can validate yourself. So the whole point of this is you will never be ready. Like, you think I want to shoot this video right now? No. But what I'm doing is not because what I feel like doing. You think I feel like doing this? No, I don't. You thought I felt like waking up this morning? No, I didn't feel like working out, to be honest. I didn't feel like going to work out. I didn't feel like eating good. I didn't feel like, you know, but it's not about what I feel. It's about the vision, the purpose, and God. What is God telling me to do to walk that path of alignment? The truth. That's what it's about. Otherwise, I could be just fucking off, you know, doing some pussy ass perpetual pleasure chasing shit, which doesn't lead to anything. Like, it doesn't lead to anything. This, it leads to bliss, a sense of inner peace. I'm going from flow state to flow state. I talked about flow state in the last video. I'll brush over it right now. When you're in flow state, you're in complete inner peace. How? You are not aware where you are. You're not aware who you are. You're not aware of the time. You're completely unaware. But the only thing you're aware of is the task at hand, right? So basically, you don't want to be attached to time. You don't want to be attached to any person. You don't want to be attached to any goals, any outcomes. Only things you want to be attached to is your action right now at this very moment. This is where your power lies. Your power lies in this exact moment. What you're doing right now. At any given moment, whatever you're doing, that's where your power lies. It lies in what you're doing, what your output is, right? Or input is, right? And you have to do that to the best of your ability, regardless of the outcome. Like, I'm posting these videos. Yeah, you might think, you know, guys is doing it for the view, this and that. It doesn't matter. You see yourself. You don't see me. You see yourself. Depending on the time of the day, what level of the emotion frequency you're in. Like, if you woke up, right, grateful for the day, for another opportunity to be able to create the world, the reality you want to create, walk that path, walk the alignment, you'll be able to see exactly what I'm talking about. You will never learn through just listening to somebody, through just watching this video. The point of this whole video, like I said, is to take action. You only understand through taking action. For example, to say, oh, I know what this guy is talking about. You don't know what this guy is talking about if you are not doing what this guy is talking about. Only way you know something is if you're doing it. Because to know something and to not do it is to not know it. Right? I'll leave that up to you. I don't want to articulate a lot, because explanations, only bitches need explanations. And you know, I don't want you guys to think I'm coming after anybody. And if you think I'm coming after you, good. Maybe it is for you, right? But my point is to help you people. I want to shed light on what worked for me. during the toughest of times. Like, yo, guys, I could not be doing this right now. I could be doing whatever. Fucking off. Still fucking off. But the reason I'm doing this, because I said enough is enough. It's not just about me anymore. It's for my family, the people around me. You guys watching this, like a lot of the whole world is depending on this. I mean, just take myself out of the equation. It's not about me. It's not about me. It's about everybody else. This is what's about. But that's what fulfills me. Lets me know, like, even if I die right here, right now, this second I get shot, I know, like, I'm happy as fuck. Why? Because I'm walking that path. I'm walking in alignment with the voice of God. What God is telling me, what God has lit up for me. I'm walking that path. And that's what I don't want to convince anybody. My point is to bring the message out there. There are people who needs this message. They'll hear it. They'll listen to the message, and I want you to move. Say more. Say more. Whenever tough time comes, say more. And say, is that it? Say laugh. Because remember, the more anger you have within you, the more turmoil you have within you, right? The more negative situations that you come across, these are all gifts for you to become who you need to become in order to walk that path of alignment. So, I love you guys so much. I'm in complete, total bliss because I'm walking that path, and that's what I want for you. I want you to be in total, complete bliss, total, complete inner peace. It doesn't matter what time it is. It doesn't matter where you are. You are exactly where you need to be. This is home. Home is where you are, not where outside is. Home is where you are, right? And when we're talking about frequencies, emotions, when we say we go higher and lower, it's not like you're going higher and lower. It's just like energy-wise, you're vibrating at a higher frequency and a lower frequency, and you're doing that throughout the day. Like, you think I'm not vibrating lower and higher. I am all the time. I am. Like, right before this video, I didn't want to shoot this, but my discipline carried on from every day, my daily habits, waking up early no matter how I feel. It's not about how I feel. It's about the purpose and the vision. That's what it's about. It's not about how I feel. I don't want any outcome. I'm not looking for the outcome. Regardless, I do not care what happens. I do not care what happens. Only thing I care about is making sure right here, right now, I'm in this moment, I'm giving it all to my action of what God has lit up for me. That's all I care about. That's all I care about. I love you guys so much. Let's fucking go. Let's go!